Welcome to the Page Turners Project, a part of Community Reads at the Wood County District Public Library. I'm Dennis East, a retired historian and archivist. I want to tell you about Willow, a history, a story, and a memory of the last Plains frontier, a book I first read in the 1960s while attending graduate school. The author is Wallace Stegner. He is significant as a teacher of writers, as a writer, and as an environmentalist. For me, it's the writing, lively, exciting history with narrative and descriptive power that brings me back to Willow time and again. Stegner, born in Iowa, grew up in East End, Saskatchewan, an isolated community on the plains, just north of the 49th parallel, the Montana border, in the 1910s. Here's his description of the country. The rest of that country is notable primarily for its weather, which is violent and prolonged, its emptiness, which is almost frighteningly total, and its wind, which blows all the time in a way to stiffen your hair and rattle the eyes in your head. Willow is autobiographical, but it is more. Academics call the work a mixed genre. Stegner does mix essay, memoir, fiction, and lots of history. It's not textbook history. It's just too well written for that. It's a history with people and about people caught up in living and responding to the elements and growth and change. The writing is so strong and diverse that you don't always know when Stegner is writing history. It's the way history should be written. Here's Stegner's definition, my favorite, of history. For history is a pontoon bridge. Every man walks and works at its building end, and has come so far as he has over the pontoons, laid by others he may never had heard of. In Willow, you'll find all the events and people you've come to know in popular Western history. Yes, there are cowboys, native people. Stegner does call them Indians. There's Mounties, characters from town, grizzlies, cattle drives, blinding blizzards and carrion springs, half-breeds, and death. But you'll learn of the influence and movement of civilization, and perhaps you'll see and understand the end of a frontier. At the end, you'll join Stegner in considering the question of living a good life in a little town on the northern plains, or anywhere. It's important to you, because to know who we are, who you are, we need, or you need, to know where we, or you, came from. I'm Dennis East, encouraging you to read Willow or anything by Wallace Stegner. Most importantly, read, and encourage others to do so as well. For more suggestions, visit the Page Turners submissions on the Wood County Public Library's Facebook page.